So I was walking down the street, and I started to cross the intersection at a red light, and I heard. I honestly am kind of putting pieces together, but I heard like a noise, and I turned, and it was the middle of the night, and a drunk driver ran the red lights. I think with their headlights off, and ran over me at about 50
Oh
miles
my
an hour.
God.
Yes,
50?
like that's what they said.
So that's death for most people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Um, so everything on my right side was broken. All my teeth, all my jaw, my skull was wide open,
Oh my
all my
God.
nose, all of my arm, my leg, my ribs, my hip, everything on the right side. And then I had flipped over the car after crashing the whole front of it and landed like with my head. So a lot of brain
Jesus.
damage. So the whole thing was a crazy miracle. Besides being a nightmare, witnesses called Cedar Sinai that came out, brought me back to life, coma, then dozens of surgeries, and yeah, just got a brand new life. Had to learn how to talk again,
What?
get a new jaw. Had to learn how to walk again. Had to study Facebook and journals and news and stuff to kind of learn my life and learn what happened before the accident.
Oh my
Um,
God.
but the biggest thing is to kind of look in the mirror and see myself over time healing back to normal. And when I was doing so much of the physical therapy and recovery, you would just see, kids that had slipped in the shower and they are paralyzed, for the rest of their life. They're having people have to wipe them and clean them and take care of them. And people that fell off a bike and are paralyzed or, had to get things amputated. And so it made me abundantly grateful and realize how lucky and fortunate I am, and it really changed my whole life to really want to live, to use whatever I can to help people. So it was a big life lesson, life change.
How long was your recovery? Are we talking like a year, 2 years,
I mean,
more?
I'm still mentally recovering. Like I'm still always like coming across memories that I mean, my family's just given up on me. They're like, "Oh, you remember, when we were at Christmas and blah blah blah." I'm just like, no.
Wow. Wow.
but physically it was a miracle. It was miraculous. I was up walking really quickly within a matter of months, and the doctors were just like, we don't know what's in your like DNA, but your bones are healing like at lightning speed. My tendons, my muscles were just healing lightning fast. And then I had to get more surgeries, so then I had to kind of relearn from scratch again and again. But
I'm
it
guessing the
works.
driver kept going.
Yeah. The whole thing is like a movie. So in California, you have the front license plates as well, and that got ripped off by my jeans. It was like laying next to me in a pool of blood,
What?
and the dude didn't have any insurance. And in California, they just, for whatever reason, don't care. He was out for I think about 2 years, getting more DUIs. Um,
Really?
yeah, because there was such a backlog in the system. And then once we finally went to court, I had like $1 million hospital bill. They were just like, well, he doesn't have any prior arrests before that date. And
So?
it was, yeah, because I'm alive, it was an accident. It was a hit and run drunk driving accident. So they gave him something like, I can't remember what it was, but it was like super angry. It was something like 40 weekends in jail over 5 years whenever he chose to serve it, and for good behavior he could get off.
Good behavior. Oh my God. Jeez.
Yeah,
And I thought California was more progressive than that. You'd think
yeah,
maybe if it had happened in Texas, it would have been a little
yeah.
bit more hard nosed. Jeez.